We are the Gujarat Technological University. Since its inception over a decade ago, GTU has been empowering young and curating minds to realize their true potential. Over 4 lakh inspired students are enrolled with one of the premier academic universities in India. With more than 450 affiliated colleges in its fold operating across 5 zones of the state, GTU, the International Innovative University, your place to move forward.
Hello everyone, myself Professor Bhavesh Patel from SMPNT RC Umrah Bardoli Computer Department. For today's session, I will explaining you Introduction to JavaFX. JavaFX. In this session, I will covering you need of JavaFX. When Java was introduced, the GUI classes were bundled in a library known as the Abstract Window Toolkit. AWT is fine for developing simple graphical user interface, but not developing comprehensive GUI project. In addition, AWT prone to platform-specific bugs. The AWT user interface component were replaced by a more robust, versatile, and flexible library known as Swing component. Swing components are painted directly on the canvas using Java code. It it depend less on the target platform and use less of the native GUI resources. It is designed for developing desktop GUI application. It is now replaced by a completely new GUI platform known as JavaFX. JavaFX incorporates modern GUI technology to enable you to develop rich internet application. A rich internet application is a web application designed to deliver the same features and functions normally associated with desktop application. A JavaFX application can seamlessly on desktop and from a web browser. Additionally, JavaFX provides a multi-touch support for touch-enabled devices such as tablet and smartphone. JavaFX has a built-in 2D, 3D animation support, video and audio playback, and run as a standalone application or from a browser. Java GUI programming using JavaFX for 2 reasons. First one, JavaFX is much simpler to learn and use for new Java programmer. Second one, Swing is essentially dead because it will not receive any further enhancement. JavaFX is the new Java GUI tool for developing cross-platform rich internet application on desktop computer, on handheld device, and on the web. JavaFX is a new framework for developing Java GUI program. JavaFX API is excellent example of how the object-oriented principles are applied. JavaFX is the evolution of Java as a rich client application. It is designed to provide a modern Java environment featuring a lightweight, hardware-accelerated UI platform that meet tomorrow's need. Features of JavaFX. The JavaFX library is written in Java and is available for the language that can be executed on JVM, which include Java, Groovy, and JRuby. These JavaFX applications are also platform independent. JavaFX features a language known as FXML, which is a HTML-like declarative markup language. The sole purpose of this language is to define a user interface. JavaFX provides an application named Scene Builder. On integration, this application in IDEs such as Eclipse, IntelliJ, and NetBeans, the user can access a drag and drop design interface which is used to develop FXML application, just like Swing drag and drop and Dreamweaver application. In JavaFX application, you can embed Swing content using Swing Node class. Similarly, you can update the existing Swing application with JavaFX features like embedded web content and rich graphics media. JavaFX library Cutter's UI controller using which we can develop a full feature application. JavaFX provide a CSS like styling. By using this, you can improve the design of your application with a simple knowledge of CSS. JavaFX provide canvas and immediate mode styling of rendering API within the package javafx.scene.canvas. It holds a set of class for canvas using which we can draw directly within a area of JavaFX scene. JavaFX also provide classes for printing purpose in the package javafx.print. JavaFX library provide a rich set of APIs to develop GUI application, 2D and 3D graphics. This set of API also include capabilities of Java platform. Therefore, using this API, you can access the features of Java language such as generic annotation, multithreading, and Lambda expression. The traditional Java collection library was enhanced and concepts like observable list and map were included in it. Using this, the user can observe the changes in the data model. JavaFX provides classes of 2D and 3D graphics integrated in it. JavaFX support graphics based on hardware accelerated graphics pipeline known as Prism. When used with the supported graphics card or GPU, it offers smooth graphics. In case the system does not support graphics card, the Prism default to the software rendering step. History of JavaFX. JavaFX was originally developed by Chris Oliver when he was working for a company named Beyond Technology Corporation, which was later acquired by Sun Microsystems in the year 2005. Initially, the project was named as F3 from follower function, and it was developed within a intention to provide richer interface for developing GUI application. Sun Microsystems acquired the Cbion company in June 2005. It adapted the F3 project as a JavaFX. In the year 2007, JavaFX was announced officially at JavaOne, a worldwide conference which is held yearly. In the year 2008, NetBeans integrated with JavaFX was available. In the same year, the Java Standard Development Kit for JavaFX 1.0 was released. In the year 2009, Oracle Corporation acquired Sun Microsystems, and in the same year, the next version of JavaFX 1.2 was released. In the year 2010, JavaFX 1.3 came out, and in the year 2011, JavaFX 2.0 was released. JavaFX 8 is now the part of JRE JDK for Java 8, released on March 18, 2014, and the same numbering. Currently, JavaFX 14, the latest version of JavaFX released in 2020. The following image shows the complete architecture of JavaFX platform. There are various built-in components which are interconnected with each other. However, JavaFX contains a rich set of API which are more than enough to develop rich internet applications which run consistently across many platforms. The top layer of JavaFX architecture contains a JavaFX public API which provides all necessary classes that are responsible for executing full-featured JavaFX application. The package named JavaFX animation, JavaFX application, JavaFX collection, concurrent, embedded.swing, embedded SWT, event, fxml, geometry, scene.canvas, scene.control, scene.effect, scene.image, scene.input, scene.layout, scene.media, scene.paint, scene.shape, scene.text, scene.transform, scene.wave, stage, util, util.convert. All these packages have classes and interface which include properties and method for related tasks of JavaFX. On the top layer, also scene graph is present. Scene graph is the starting point of constructing JavaFX application. It is hierarchically tree of node that represent all the visual element of user interface. It also have the capability of handling event. In general, scene graph can be defined as a collection of nodes. Each node has its separate ID, style, volume. Every node of scene graph can be only have single parents and zero or more children. All implementation on scene graph are actually applied to the node. There are various classes present in JavaFX.scene package that are used to creating, modifying and applying some transformation on the node. Second layer, Quantum Toolkit, is an abstract over the lower level component of Prism, Glass, Media Engine, and Web Engine. It ties Prism and GWT together and make them available to JavaFX. Prism can be seen a high performance hardware accelerated graphics pipeline. It is it has the capability to render both 2D and 3D graphics. Prism implements different way to rendering graphics on different platforms such as DirectX 9 on Windows XP or Vista, DirectX 11 on Windows 7, OpenGL on Mac, Linux and embedded, Java 2D when hardware acceleration is not possible. Glass Window Toolkit is present on the lowest level of JavaFX graphics stack. It is basically can be seen as a platform-dependent layer which work as an interface between JavaFX platform and native operating system. It is responsible for providing the operating system service such as managing the window, timer, event, queue, and surface. WebView. We can also embed the HTML content through JavaFX in graphics. For this purpose, JavaFX use a component called WebView. WebView use WebKit, which is an internal open source browser and can render HTML5, DOM, CSS, SVG, and JavaScript. Using WebView, we can render the HTML content from JavaFX application and also apply some CSS style to user interface. Media Engine. By using Media Engine, the JavaFX application can support playback of audio and video media file. JavaFX Media Engine depend upon an open source engine called as GStreamer. The package JavaFX.scene.media contain all the classes interface that can provide media functionality to JavaFX application. In the after JDK API library and toolkit and Java Virtual Machine. JavaFX application structure contain stage, scene, and scene graph. Stage is a JavaFX application in similar to the frame in Swing application. It is acts like a container for all JavaFX object. Primary stage is created initially by the platform. Other stage can further be created by the application. The object of primary stage is passed to start method. We need to call show method on primary stage object in order to show our primary stage. However, we can add various objects to the primary stage. The object can only be added in hierarchical way. First scene graph will be added to the primary stage, and then scene graph may contain the node. A node may be any object of the user interface like text area, button, shape, media, etc. Scene. Scene actually hold all the physical content nodes of a JavaFX application. JavaFX.scene.scene class provide all the method to deal with the scene object. Creating scene is necessary in order to visualize the content on the stage. At one instant, the scene object can only be added to one stage. In order to implement scene is our JavaFX application, we must import JavaFX.scene package in our code. The scene can created by creating the scene class object and passing the layout object into the scene class constructor. Scene graph. Scene graph exists at lowest level of the hierarchy. It can be seen as the collection of various nodes. A node is the element which is visualized on the stage. It can be any button, text box, layout, image, radio button, checkbox, etc. The nodes are implemented in a tree kind of structure. There is always one root in scene graph. This will act as parent node for all the other nodes present in scene graph. However, this node may be any of the layout available in JavaFX system. The leaf node exists at lowest level in the tree hierarchy. Each of the node present in scene graph represent classes of JavaFX.scene package. Therefore, we need to import the package into our application in order to create full future Java application. JavaFX application demonstration. Simple hello world program in IntelliJ IDE. Create new project. Select JavaFX application. Next. Main project. Java. Hello JavaFX. Click finish. Free file auto-generated main.java class controller.java and sample.fx. Currently showing some error on that because JavaFX SDK is missing. We have to add JavaFX SDK on project structure module, add module, library, Java, and wherever JavaFX SDK is installed, JavaFX SDK and library folder. Select OK, apply. OK. All error is gone. Now, whatever we discuss on architecture and application structure, stage class object primary stage is in start method, and the main class is extend with application class which is in JavaFX application, and public static void may say main. The launch method of application class are passing with argument. Now move on sample.fxml.
scene
Now
builder.
move on
Whatever
sample.xml.
you'd like to see,
Scene
you
builder.
can create
Whatever
simple drag
you
and
would
drop
like to see, you
facilities
can
here.
create simple drag and drop facilities
Basically, we
here.
creating button click hello world
Basically, we
application.
creating
In
button
hello
click
button,
hello
you
world
click every
application.
time you
In hello
display
button, you click
increasing the
every time
counter.
you
The
display
first we
increasing the
put
counter.
hello button on the
So first we put
scene,
hello button on the
text
scene,
them hello,
text them hello,
insert label for
insert
display on
label
counter,
for displaying counter,
null the text,
null the text,
id lbn hello
id,
for
lpl, hello,
fxml5
for
and also for code file controller
fxml5 and also for code file controller,
lbn hello.
lpl, hello.
See in text output id
See in
here,
text
but
output
not fx
id
id.
here,
We have to
but not fxid. We have to
write properly.
write
Here
properly.
is clear. lbn
Here is clear.
hello.
lpl, hello.
Back for button
Back for button
on action event on
on action event
click.
on click.
So on click action is here. You just
So on
click
click
and create
action
matter
is
which is
here.
created
You
on
just
controller
click and
automatically.
create matter which is created on controller automatically.
For counter, create one
For
variable integer
counter,
count,
create one variable integer count,
add x fxml
add x of xml,
private label
private label,
java fx scene controller
Java FX
lbn
scene controller,
hello
LBL, hello,
count plus plus
count
lbn
plus plus
hello dot set
LBL, hello,
text
dot set text,
click
click.
plus
Plus
output is going to
output
be
is going
like
to be
this
like this.
hello.
Hello.
You click
You
on
click
click
on
one
click
click
one
two
click
so
two
you
so you
created dynamic
created
hello
dynamic
world
hello world
program.
program.
Thank you for listening me. Thank you.